I'm Fiera Luna, and I play games on the internet. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. And if you've been here before, welcome back. Today we're doing crochet. Listen, I will get out of my shell when I am good and ready. Staff thinks I will get out right now, but I won't do it. They didn't bring the button jar, so they can't contain me. They've informed me that they could bring the button jar. They just did not. But I am in my shell. Hello. It's my favorite shell. Have you guys seen my favorite shell? Anyway, welcome in, everybody. Hi, Val. Hi, Keelan. Hi, Sir B. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hello. Oh, I can't wave good from here. Oh, I think I have to get out of my shell. Staff! Staff, help! Staff, help! Now, I know you told me this would happen and I might get stuck, but help! Ah! Help! I am trying. I think I'm stuck. I think maybe I'm stuck. Help. What? Hello. Okay. No, I'm stuck. I am not just holding on. I am not. No. No. I'm not just holding on. You can't prove anything. No. Okay. Hi. Maybe I was just holding on a little bit. Maybe I was stuck because I didn't want to let go. Don't look at me like that. Okay. Put me up there. So I can make your hands. I need your hands. Okay. 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 We are placed now. I am up there. Now I've got hands. I've got them finally. Look at them. They're not mine. They don't belong to me. Oh, and I made Staff wear my lab coat. Oh yeah, I gotta put the chat where I can see it. Oopsie doodle. Beep boop. So that I can see all of you talking. Hands! They belong to Staff. That's cool, Staff. Say hi, cool Staff. Yeah, that's cool Staff. Cool Staff lets me ride around. And also lets me borrow her hands sometimes. She's cool like that. Break it down for... Hey, cool Staff, break it down for us. No! Not her stream, it's mine. I'm the one with the headset. It's got to be underneath of me, you see, because that's where my mouth's at. Can't talk into the mic if you mic me up wrong. Oh yeah, this is what I keep my hooks in. We need... No, that one. We need that one. Does Cool Staff know how to crochet? We don't know. We'll never know. Cool Staff has hands, though, so I know how to crochet, and then I can make hands do that. You're all full of bones, which is weird. I don't like that about it. But we make do. That's the wrong thread, Staff. Staff's doing it. We're going to do it. Okay, so we're going to prototype a pattern tonight. See, I'm going to make something for my sister, who is a big fan of the 100-acre woods. Can you feel the bones? No, they are on the inside. I am not allowed to feel the bones. The bones are allowed when they are on the outside. Nah, this is more of a Ratatouille situation where I'm up on the top pulling strings. Hang on. Yeah. Hang on. I kind of know where the camera's at. See? Up there, pulling strings. Whoop! In case you guys were curious about what I am doing. I did give Staff a headset so that they can hear music while I do this, because they don't need to hear me chatting away. I thought you were going to do a Sploon stream. Maybe someday. We haven't done one yet. I feel like on Crimbus I'm going to do something fun. Oh yeah, right. We're prototyping a pattern. We are making, my sister really likes the 100-acre woods and all of the little people and things that live in it. Oh, it is Big Run, you're right. We do crochet streams in December. So I'm going to prototype a pattern tonight because I don't have one. And because I didn't care to make one, you see. Okay. Now, when I'm prototyping a pattern, I usually write it down somewhere. So I got staff to help me out with that because they said they could put it in the cloud, and I don't know where they're putting it. I don't know where it's going, but it's there in the cloud, so they say. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 4. Probably 12. 5. When you do double crochets like this, they're big. 6. If I'm lucky, this will come out really cute and I'll like it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I meant to get you guys a Christmas music soundtrack. 9. And then I didn't do that. 10. I could still probably. 11. But I won't. 12. So what I'm making is a tic-tac-toe board with the tic-tac-toe pieces. With the tic-tac-toe pieces replaced by the heads of the little guys. So we're making a Winnie the Pooh and a Piglet. Because those are the cutest ones. Tigger is also the cutest ones. There are many the cutest ones in Winnie the Poohs. Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, Tubby little Cubby all stuffed with fluff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did I only do 10? Oh, no, I didn't. I did 12, so why? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I'm crazy. I counted wrong. Was there supposed to be music? Nah, I just didn't do it. I forgot. Making a Mario Maker level where it revolves around Yoshi. Oh no, we're gonna sacrifice the Yoshi. He's going in the pit. It's what has to happen. The poor little guy. He didn't deserve this. Yeah, I just vibe and talk to you guys. Maybe I should put music, but also sometimes I just don't because I forgot. I was going to last week put something in the background, but then I was like, but I talk so much. I talk perhaps maybe too much. It's not too much. Sometimes staff is like, you talk too much. And I'm like, no, I don't. And they're like, yeah, you do. You're an octopus. You're not supposed to talk at all, ever. Octopi don't talk. And then I go, no, I do. And I am an octopus. Therefore, at least one octopus talks. And they're like, no, that's not. You're not. You can't be. And I go, yeah, I am an octopus. We know this. I've said. Got her master's in yapology at the degree of yapping. It's true. I got my master's in yapology at the degree of talking a lot. It's like Camelot, except it's called Talk a Lot, and it's where you get to learn to yapping. But it's important that we learn to yapping. Oh, no. No, I want better songs stuck in my head. I mean, I do still want Crimbus, but... Oh, no. Not an octopus, just a yapper. New different species. Yes! Hi, Kiki! Welcome in! You made a YouTube channel! 2 channel! Ooh, I hope they do a good thing. I hope you do good. Do good. I believe in you. Okay, we'll start here. Oh, I remember what I was going to do with this. Okay, we'll start here, and then we'll do the rest. Then we'll do the shaping. So, what's going on right now? I know you can't see it, chat, but what's going on right now is over there. I have over there. Yeah. I have a computer monitor with a bunch of pictures of Winnie the Pooh up on it throughout the ages and such, so that I can get a good idea of what this beautiful little bear looks like. I know what this beautiful little bear looks like. The Yapperpuss! Yes. The Yappapus. I am a Dumbo octopus. Staff thinks it's weird that I can survive at pressures like this without, like, exploding. Or dying. Like the blobfish does. I feel bad for the blobfish. He didn't deserve that. Is that the slip stitch? It looks like the slip stitch. I bet it is. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. It is. That's why it looks like it. No, I forgot where it was. Should be that one. We'll see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It is that one. I'm so good at this. I'm so good at this. No, I would prefer this to be flat. Okay. Well, we frog. When you have to pull out your crochet work, it's called frogging. And I like that about it. Took me a second to realize you were going to crochet Winnie the Pooh because I didn't read the title. Thought you had pictures up for no reason. And I was like, okay. Yeah. No, just vibing here, just chilling, doing just with this yellow yarn and pictures of Winnie the Pooh up. Like, who knows what I could make? Who knows? Oh, golly. I made my yarn do be split. I made a Winnie the Pooh like a little figure, a little amigurumi toy not too long ago for I think her birthday. And now I shall make more things. This is what she asked me for, so I'm going to make it. You have to sacrifice it? Oh, no. Hi, Wolfie. Welcome in. I'm sorry you have to sacrifice the Yoshi, but sometimes it's like that. Sometimes you just gotta. The little guy. Yeah. Yeah, you do still have that. I'm quite pleased with it. I forgot I made that pink octopus. I took pictures of it once. Oh, I know. I could make music come in. No, it would come in through my mic. That would be. Yeah, I made Momo one too. 'Cause I have an Etsy. There's no listings on it right now because it's Crimbus and I will die. But for a while I had custom octopi and Pikmin, because I made Pikmin. Oh, I'm glad. Got my YouTube report thingy, and it says I watched you most of any other YouTuber. Aw. Wait, there we go, I did it. I made the heart. Sakurai will sacrifice as many Yoshis as I need to get Waluigi in Smash. Oh no. We'll never see Waluigi in Smash, but if we did... If we did see Waluigi in Smash, I would want him to be a clone of... gosh. I would want him to be an Echo Fighter of, like, not Luigi, though. As weird as that sounds, I'd want him to be an Echo Fighter, but of, like, someone completely weird and off the wall. Like let him be Roy or something. Echo Marth for me, or Crom. Like, a random... Or Ganon. Echo Ganon. Be like Ganon, but faster. I mean, I know that's just Captain Falcon, but, like... It'd be funny, is what I'm saying. Crom was my first thought, though. I know, right? I am not shocked, Val. I am unsurprised that I was in Vector Top Streamer on Twitch. Somehow I knew this would happen. I think we can all rest assured. Okay. I will periodically, when I decide I like something, have to take a moment to scribble it out over there where the scribbles are, where the scribble spot is. Oh, darn it. I was yapping instead of paying attention to what I was doing. As one does. Maybe Wario? No, see, he can't be an echo of Wario because he doesn't have the motorbike. I don't picture Waluigi with a motorbike. I picture Waluigi with a tricycle. Like, and it's, or like a big wheel. Like, and I feel like he'd ride in on a big wheel. And like, I know what a big wheel is now. I didn't when I was small. I have been informed. Alternatively, a penny farthing. Aww. Yay. I'm so glad. I'm glad that all of you are like... Okay, so when I started streaming, I was like, oh, I just want to find a way to give back to the Splatoon community because they've been really good and welcoming and chill and cool and fun and nice. And I want to make sure that they, you know, I want to show other people how good the community can be. And then it turns out that when you're cool and chill and fun and nice, people show up and like you and stuff. And I got very excited about that. So I kept at it. Because you all showed up. And you keep showing up, and I love that. I got very excited. Even though I am a 4-centimeter tall octopus who just sometimes likes to imagine what it would be like to be a human person with all your weird bones inside. It's great. This had better be 24 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. It is easier to touch the stitches to know where you are. It's important. Okay. That is large enough, I think, to do the detail work for. Okay. Yes, this is a good size, and then we'll go across. I could just leave it round. If I were going to leave it round, I would... Yeah. Actually, I could place the cheeks just so. Yeah, okay, I have a plan. I have a plan. It's a good plan. It's going to require me to frog this. But I have a plan. Amazing. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Chat, remember 14, 15, 16 for when I forget that that's the stitches I need to know? Because I will forget. Don't you test me. I'll forgore. Oh no, I lied. It has to be, I think, 2 more than that. I think. 3 more. So 17, 18, 19, I guess, is gonna have to be where that is. You'll see. I'm doing this shaping thing. Too bad. If you want, I guess. You can come grind Winter's Day later. I don't have a good heart emoji. I gave you guys a heart glasses as best I could. I should give you guys one with me holding hearts, but it doesn't fit my little style. I'm catching up on chat. Finished the Yoshi level. Congrats. I hope it's fun. Yeah. Amazing. Oh. Yeah? Wait. Yeah, okay, that way. Also, for those of you wondering, because I know some of you may be, I do not hold my hook and yarn in the correct position. more accurately, there is no correct position for crochet necessarily. There is only a position that's comfortable and a position that isn't. And this, it turns out, is what's comfortable for me. Because I also do something called tatting, which is a way to make lace. And I know I say this every time, but I like to say it again because it's important to remember that that's the way it is. That's the way of things. If I've done this right, then we'll get some shaping. If I haven't, then we won't. Oh, I haven't done something quite right. Let's try that again. Actually, because this is supposed to be a bit rounder, let's make him a bit rounder in the face. We'll do a chain one to give myself the height. Yes. And then we'll chain one back down. It will make a space, frustratingly. But I think I can live with that. Because it's in an increase. So it won't be too bad. Shouldn't pull apart or anything. If this doesn't work, I have another plan. These are treble crochets, in case anyone is deeply curious about what shape and size this bit is. Okay, and then we chain one and then a double, and then we do the double increase. And we see if we've got something that resembles our little Winnie the Pooh face. Little cheek. Little puffy cheek. Oh, it do! Oh, I'm so good at this. Okay. And we keep going. Normally I would be scribbling that stuff out on the desk with chalk markers, but I have that part of the desk covered right now so that I can show all of you this without you being seeing through the glass. Val, you made a slip knot. You've never touched a yarn or hooks. It's okay. You're not bad at it. You're new to it. That's different. Being bad at something is really different than being new to it. And also, being bad at a thing is a thing that happens. You can overcome that by practice and, like, working real hard. Dang it. For instance, what you're seeing is the result of a long time. I have crocheted for so long, so many. Perhaps too many. I have crocheted for a lot. Maybe I should have put this down further. Maybe it'll be alright. Because I think it's going to come out even and make like a round boy, and I don't want a round boy. Yeah, it needed to be down further. Okay. But I am on the right track. I know that much. I think maybe 6 stitches will do it. And then, yeah, because this is going to be 24 stitches. So if I do 6 and then 3 and then 3 and then 6. No. That's not quite right. Well, whatever. We'll do the math when we get there. I'll figure it out when I get there. There's a lot of frogging. I used to knit a little. It was like a while ago, though. I can't knit. The minute you put like 2 things in my hand, I'm just like, new phone, who dis? New hands. And they are new hands, so I don't feel so bad. But, I can't knit. Though when I do knit, I will say, I am a continental knitter. If you guys understand what that means, it means I do not knit in the English style, which is different. I hold one needle over here, and the needle with the yarn on it goes over here, and then you put the yarn, and then you do that, and so on. I don't know how to explain what I mean. Just trust me when I say that it is in the continental style as opposed to the English style. And I do not understand how to do the English style of knitting at all. Like, not even a little bit. I thought I could make sense of it, but it just, they hold it differently, and I don't know how to hold it in the first place. This is reminding me of my first impression of you, Fier. One of the other streamers I watch is a tryhard and had just played Inscription, and he tried so hard not to die, and he didn't in all of Act 3. Oh no. Then one day I checked out who all was streaming Inscription, and I popped in because you seemed chill. Yay! Oh, part 2 of 3-ish. Yay! I remember that. Part 2 was great. I'm glad you guys think I'm chill. That's what I'm going for here. One of the other reasons that I made this channel at all was because so many streamers are so mad at everything, and I'm like, are you guys good? You don't seem like you're having fun. You could do that. It's not against the law to have a good time. I remember having the distinct thought of, oh yeah, you can be bad at things and still enjoy them. It's true, I do play Magic the Gathering. Hooked forever! Yep, this is the place. This is the one for me. That hole, it's shaped just like me. That's my hole. We love Enigma of Amigara Fault. For those of you that don't know, that is a Genji Ito story. It is a horror story. If you are not, like, ready for it, don't go that way. If horror is not for you, don't. But, like, it's my favorite. Well, not my favorite, but it is funny. I think it's funny. Moving on. And then hearing that you are, in fact, not casual. Surprise! Hi, Rice! Welcome in! Yes, Steph did it! I've been trying to emote using Steph's hands, and Steph keeps being like, you can't just pull on my hair and get me to emote. And I was like, I can. It's like puppet strings, right? You got 10 fingers, I got 10 strands of hair. You can differentiate each one of those and figure out what I want. And Steph was like, no, I can't. And I was like, you totally can. And so I did it. Good work. Yeah, we're doing it. I also made Steph wear my lab coat today. Steph has her own lab coat, but this one's mine. It didn't fit me because I'm too little. But it's mine. Oh yeah, you have to do the math. I have to do the math. 6. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it is this stitch I need to do this in. I think. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. And then I need... Yeah, it is. Oh boy. I have to write all this down after. If I like it. Which I might not. That's a real danger. Which way did I go here? Oh, I don't need the chain one yet. That's why. Give me more horror. I love horror. There's so much horror. Nah, I don't need them. You're good. I did some maths. I'll show you guys the way that I do maths someday. There is a way to make a perfect circle when you're doing crochet. So normally crochet comes out in whatever you're expanding by, and it starts to make a sided object by the number of stitches that you expand by, because stitches make a corner when you expand. So if you have 12 stitches, and then you go out to 24, and then you go out to 36, and then you go out to 48, eventually what you'll start to see is a 12-sided shaped object start to form instead of a circle. Because I don't remember why. Oh wait, yes I do. It's because stitches make a corner like. And so, if you want to make a perfect circle, you can't. Except you can if you do a lot of math. It's really complicated, and I understand why people don't do it. I did it once, just to see if I could. And it works, but you guys, I had to break out things like sine and cosine and tangent and all those guys. I had to get out the weird math. I didn't like that. Steph also didn't like that. They don't like when I do non-Euclidean math. They do not care for it. It's almost like staff is really picky about shapes fitting into shapes instead of being theoretical shapes. But that's their loss. Why does this not feel tight enough on my hands? Doesn't... That's why. Okay, I did it. I figured it out. This should be 24 stitches, and when I smoosh it out, it should smoosh and stretch into a teddy bear face. Yes. If it doesn't, I'll have to redo it again. But that's fine. Oh, I hope I did this right. I'm going to end up in the middle of the head accidentally. That's why I wanted to do the increase over there. Right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy with that. It doesn't quite have the little chin to it, but like I think I can get that with some good shaping. A little bit of when I stitch in the back. I think I can tighten that up. Okay, that'll do. So now what? Do I want to go back and do those there and that there and then do the ears like that? Do I want to do that? The answer to that question is no. Expressly no. But the real answer to that question is I'm going to. Probably. Oh. So, how do I have to do this? I have to end with 12 stitches. Chad, I have to do some math. I gotta do some maths. Okay, we're gonna do some maths real quick. We know our starting point for the first round is a magic ring of 12. And then we want to do double, treble increase. Yeah, okay. DC, chain 1, treble in the same stitch, treble, chain 1, DC increase. Wait, I could still see chat if I did this. Ho ho ho! Nope. Sorry. It was very nice of you to remember them, though. I did say remember them. I'm doing some maths. Okay, 1, and then treble increase, chain 1, and DC. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there's 6 there. Increase. Oh, this is gonna be messy. Chain 1. We'll figure this out when I do the pattern up. How many stitches are there here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, one more time. We know what we're doing. It's 3 treble crochets for the cheeks and 6 DCs between them. So we know what we're doing. Where, if I were a Winnie the Pooh, where would I put my ears? Do they go down near the cheeks or not? Yeah. Mouse, you gotta move. No, they're up a little higher. Okay. I'm never helping anyone again. I can't believe this. I can't believe you've done this. Yeah. We're gonna do this, yeah, on the head. We gotta figure out where them ears go. I got a good idea of where they go now, though, so that's okay. So we want treble in the same stitch. This should end me off here. No, no, I want to do a DC here. That's not what I did last time. So we'll do the DC here. I split my yarn again. For those of you wondering what split yarn looks like, it looks like this. There are this yarn is 4-ply or worsted weight or whatever. You can see there's only 2 bits of that yarn on my hook here. The other 2 bits weren't picked up properly. That's what split yarn looks like. That's not what you want to see. Because if you split your yarn and then you just leave it that way, you can rip it and it makes a weaker stitch. And it messes up your stitches for later. And then like this. And then it'll be 9 across the top. Yeah, okay. That should shape it properly, hopefully. Unless I need to do it the other way again, but... And then 9 across the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll see. We'll see what the numbers come out to being. Come back here. Come on back. Oh yeah, no, it is still the same numbers. It's just I'm putting them in a slightly different stitch. Yeah, we got this. Yap, 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 yap. Val, you are allowed to yap. You guys are allowed to yap. You are allowed to be like, wow. Although that is true, that generally speaking, yapping too much about other streamers in a different streamer's chat is how you say not good etiquette, unless you're like expressly allowed to do it. That is fair. On account of the medium we're in here. I get that one. Okay, moving on. Where are we? Am I putting 6 stitches down here? Maybe. I think I might be. No, I was right the first time. It needed 2, not 3. Yeah, I was right the first time. Tisk, tisk, tisk. You guys can see me doing this thing. This is the equivalent of the artist erasing like 600 drawings, like doing the sketch and then erasing a bunch of it, and then doing the sketch and then erasing a bunch of it. Well, you see, the fun thing about this is that usually late into the evening, I'm like, who's got a raid target? Like, I'll be looking for a raid target. Friday, I usually go visit a friend of mine because we know each other IRL. And also, I like to watch speedrunning and randomizers and stuff. And it's fun to do. Well, last night, chat got gnomed. Draws a line, Control Z. Draws a line, Control Z. Yes, draws a line, Control Z. Control Z's all the way down, Your Honor. We can't control the Z's. Lest you ever forget that I'm a Canadian person. You can't control the Z's. Did I chain one? Yes, yes I did. Amazing. I'll show you guys how to make something a bit more intense at some point, because I've got patterns for dolls and stuff, and there's a doll I really want to make. Val found me the pattern, and it's so you know those ball jointed dolls, right? Someone did all the work to make that out of crochet, and it's going to take me like 100 years, but somebody did it, and I have the pattern. And I'm gonna do it because do you know what I've wanted for my whole entire life and I never got because like they were $700? I've wanted a Dolphy for like a bajillion years. Because like I'm little, right? I wanted a Dolphy because it would be Chobit sized for me. And like it's true that I have a plum figure, a Sumomo. But and she talks, but I want a Dolphy. Because like they're people's I'm 4 centimeters tall. They're huge for me. And they're not like Barbie huge. And they've got all that nice ball joint work. And they're so poseable and so lovely. And I love them. And like, I wanted one real bad. And now that I know that I can make something out of crochet that's as pretty as that, I got very excited. So I might at some point start making that, and then we can make it on stream together, and then you guys can see the results of my rough attempts to make something with a 1mm hook. Especially because I have things rearranged, so I might have my crafting station back soon. Oh, that's too many stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is too many stitches. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there we go. And if I have my crafting station back, then I can do some of the more complicated work there. Make a little Val doll. Oh, I'll show you the dolls that the littlest dolls. I have an entire pop unit that I made. That's very small indeed. They're OCs of mine, and I got all excited. And legitimately, one of them is absolutely what I would probably design for Val. Very pink, very adorable. Hang on, they're like right over there. Oh, have you guys seen my Oreen? My Oreen dice bag that I made for myself? You probably haven't. Let me set this down for a second. I'll get them. They're literally 2 feet away. I suppose I could show you Silica as well, but she's too big for the camera, I think. Where's my pop unit? Where are they? They're so small. Come on. Come on. I'll get the Oreen too while I'm at it. Oh, I was going to set that there, but there's potatoes. Oh no, potatoes. Ah! Oh, Staff! You got hands? You can hold them? What do you mean no? What do you mean there's a lot of them? Fine. Anyway, this one is Pudding. Or Kiko. She's yellow. I will say this one probably has the most Val design despite being purple. This one is Violet. She's shy. This one's Midori. She is very green. She doesn't show up as green on camera. Yeah, this one is out. I can't pronounce blue. Owie? Owie. You can't see all of her cool design elements because she has a cool bun and a big bow in the back. Very proud of her. She is a figure skater also. This one is Cherry. She is, as you might guess, very red. She makes candy. And get your skirt. Gotta get your skirt done right. And this one is Cutessa. Cutessa Button. She's very pink. She doesn't show up good on camera on this. But they are together called the Chromatiques. I called them that, and I'm very proud of that. They are a synth band. Not like Vocaloids. They're cool robots. I have a whole storyline with them that I made. I'm glad you guys like them. I worked really hard on them. I can't show all of the details up close, but I've taken pictures of them before. Oh yeah, and for my Guild Wars 2 players, this is Aureen. She's a little plush. But little plush. Got a little tail. But most importantly about this Aureen is that she very hungry. And as you can see inside her little mouth, she is, spit 'em up. Spit 'em up. I made the hole just a tiny bit too small, but they do fit. Spit 'em up, baby. Spit 'em up. Don't choke on 'em. Gotta spit 'em up. No, we need to stop Kralkatoric. You gotta brand this. Come on. Come on. There. Ta-da! These are iridescent metal dice. I'm very fond of them. I have regular steel metal dice, but these ones are shiny and cool. I am a dice gremlin. I have too many dice. I have so many dice. Every time I make a new character, new set of dice. And do you know what? There's a place downtown that facilitates this for me. They have so many dice, and they'll let you have them if you pay them money. And staff pays them money for me. So there's all these dice, but every time I make a new character in any new game, it's all these dice. Okay, it's munchin' time. Munch, munch, munch. Boop. Boop. I have a Jangmo that I made this way too for Mint. Which is the Pokemon. Jangmo. But yeah, she's cute. And because her head opens, it's kind of wobbly, so she can like look really fun. Do sort of wobbly things. I love that dragon pattern. I also made a Toothless in that style because I thought it was fun. Toothless is out and about though. Staff puts up my crochet sometimes so that the kids can play with it and it keeps them occupied. And I like that. I'm glad Staff does that thing. Okay. There's probably more stuff in here. Oh, Silica's over there. She's big. She's a great big doll that I made. I did not make the pattern for her. I was testing somebody else's. You know what? She's in arm's reach, I think. Staff, how long are your arms? Staff, are they long enough to reach her? Come on. She's cool. Yeah, I know I should be doing the prototyping and all because I only have so much time and you only have so much time here, but she's cool and chat. You gotta show her to chat. Show. She's such a good design. Show. She's so big. She looks like one of those dolls. The other ones. Staff doesn't know what I mean. You'll know what I mean, though. Yes! Yes! Yes, good. Good. Oh, no. Yeah. Knocking stuff over. Staff's too big. Guys, staff's too big. Too large. I have been told if I quit saying that, if I don't quit saying that, they won't let me. They might not let me use the hands. I don't believe that. Cool Staff would always let me use the hands. Oh yeah, right. Silica's huge. She's enormous. She got feeties. Oh, you can't see her feeties. There's her feeties. The way she's done up, they kind of like hang like, so she can sit comfortably, sit comfortably. And she's button jointed so her arms can move up and down. And she can be very polite and demure. And then I did the braids. I'm very pleased with how the braids came out. Yes, such a polite little child. So polite. You can't see her sit like that, but I promise, very polite. Wow. Very polite. Good enough. She's such a polite doll. That is not my usual doll pattern for big dolls. But I like it. I can't even remember where it came from. That's a pattern I got from somewhere. I have other stuff too. I have an Alice doll that I made that's big like that, but she's in a different style. I'll find all my crochet work and I'll take pictures. I'll show you guys the Easter seal when we get closer to that season. I think it's funny. It's a seal that's dressed in a bunny costume. It's the Easter seal. I also have a seal that is made out of dark blue yarn called the Navy seal. I think I'm funny. Staff also thinks I am funny, but sometimes they don't think I am funny, like haha funny. They just are concerned. Okay, are we finally happy with this? Am I happy with this? Do I like this part? Do I want to move on to the next part to prototype that? Are we good? Oh my gosh. Oh, tangled. Yes, this is an acceptable shape. Yes. Yes, good. Okay, and I've got enough space there. Okay. Now we get to do the ears. There's a couple of ways I can do them to make them look circle. Do I want them to be absolutely circle, or can they be half moon? Oh, I should write all of this down so that I don't forget. Oh boy, okay. See, chain 1, treble in the same stitch, treble increase, chain 1, DC increase. I can't find a reaction image that properly conveys my reaction to her sitting politely. This is so sad. I am also sad. Silica also sometimes turns into a dragon with glasswing butterfly wings. Because I like doing that. She has a brother named Clorin. He also turns into a dragon sometimes. But with a caterpillar theme. Because I like those caterpillars that are all like yellow fluffs. The ones that live in the jungle and have the yellow fluffs with the little poison tips at the end. They're very fluffy and I want to pet them. Those two are great. They hatched out of the same egg, so they're twins. What was I? Oh yeah, writing down my stitch counts. 1, 2, DC increase. I have to be able to read this later to make 4 more of these. I think 4 more? How many tic-tac-toes do you need? It's 5, right? Because you need 4 for one side and 5 for the other, so whoever picks whichever and goes first needs them. Okay. BC. Chain 1. 1. Treble in same stitch. Oh boy. Treble increase. Chain 1. DC increase. Oh. I better write out how many stitches I'm supposed to have at the end of that, because I won't know. Okay. Oh, yes, yes! Once I get all the TTRPG stuff, I will absolutely host that thing you said. So the Magnus Archives has a TTRPG. It's based in the Cypher system. If you guys are unfamiliar with the Cypher system, I highly recommend it. It's a very simple system to learn. You can do a lot of complicated things with it. It does not require you to do a ton of maths, if maths are what keeps you out of D&D. You don't have the same sort of, granular stuff. So, in the Cypher system, you have 2-ish, 3 hit points. That's it. If you take an action, some characters have more than others. Some characters are extra tough, so they have a state where they can still do things, like an action hero where they're hurt, but they're not hurt. If you know what I mean? Like they've clearly taken damage, but they're not hurt from it. Val, I've already invited you to the game. 90% sure. I have already invited you. You are already playing. Don't think you're not. You are already playing. Imagine I wake up one morning and I'm like, nah, my mod can't play with me. I don't want that. Ridiculous. You're playing. I got you into the Magnus Archives and I'm not getting you out. I am facilitating this. You did fine while we were playing Fabula. And you'll do fine again. Don't worry. Okay, so I want sort of half circles here. So we chain 1, we turn. How do I want to do this? I could do like this. Oh, I could do like this. Do I want to do a puff stitch? No, that would be too big. This is coming out. This is all right. I think we're all right. I do like this. And then one more. Yeah, and then we chain 2. Or chain 1, right? Because the slip stitch will count as a chain. Then we chain 1. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm with it so far. It's working. Body break. Jump scared by my own. Alright, we hydrate as chat demands. Staff, show them your bottle. It's boring. Like, I know they've seen it before, but they should see it again. Yeah, it's Canada. It's just a boring Canada bottle. Petition to make staff stick stickers all over the bottle. Oh, yes, you were studying. I hope you get good. Do good. Get the goodest marks. I actually really like how that ear came out, so I have to write it down now. Wait, oh, I don't have to move my mouse for that, I think. Two DC increase. Do I want a slip stitch? I think I want a slip stitch. That'll make it make better sense. Yeah, okay. DC increase. Chain 1. SL to DC increase. SL, how many slip stitches? You've only slept 7 hours since then? Oh no. No, don't do that. That's not enough sleep. I may be an octopus and therefore I'd only need an hour of sleep. But you probably need more than that as a human, maybe, I think. How many hours of sleep do humans need? Is it like 12 or is it like 4? Or is it like 7? 7 feels right. 7 or 8. Probably like 7 or 8. That seems right. That seems like something staff would say. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I should be... What is this one up? 1, 2. One, 2. Yeah, this is the stitch I need. Wait, no, this is the stitch I need. 1, 2. We'll see. I think it is the next stitch that I need to make this right. Maybe. Oh no, this seems like it's working out. And the same stitch. That is very... Oh, thank you for the follow! That is mostly it. No, I was right. It was one more stitch, I think. Thank you for the follow. All my follows are anonymous. You guys know that already. I believe in lurkers' rights. You are welcome to lurk as you do. Apparently, I crochet on Fridays. I am doing that every Friday in December, because I have Crimbus presents to make for everyone. And so if I crochet with all of you, then I can show you how I do that. And you can maybe learn a skill and also have some fun. Thank you for the follow. Ah! Guys, we might make it to 450 at the end of by the end of the year. We might do it. I would like that. That would be so many people here. Do you know how many people I thought would follow me and look at my things and stuff? Do you want to know the answer to that question? The answer to that question is, Oh, 6. That is the answer to that question. And I have exceeded that by a little bit. I thought it would only be people that are at the aquarium that know how to use a phone. Not everyone at the aquarium knows how to use a phone, you guys. It's funny. Except when it's sad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6. 6. And thankfully, I can just do that and copy it and put it over here. Amazing. Okay. I am happy. Yeah. The aquarium's not deserted. There's lots of people who come through here. Aquarium visitors come through here all the time. But they don't always know that I stream. And staff doesn't always want to tell them that I stream because staff is like that. I think I prefer it on this side. Yeah, this is more front ways. Or... I could make this all be front ways, but I don't care to, so this is front ways. Okay, we have a face. This is a beautiful face. It is a Winnie the Pooh looking face. I think it looks like it. I think it looks right. It needs a little bit of stitching to make it look perfectly right. Now we weave in our ends, my least favorite part. No one likes weaving in their ends. Except for crazy people. No, that's not true. Some people like weaving in their ends and they find it, like, cathartic, chill. No one likes weaving in their ends, but I am going to. It's time to play with the needle. Okay, first things first. Now, what I am doing is the magic of a French knot. And they don't have phones or... Well, aquarium staff isn't supposed to really bring their phones in here. For some reason. I don't know why. They're not really supposed to have their phones when they're working. Maybe they just aren't allowed. They have work phones that they use that are just for work when they're at work. And they have little walkie-talkie things that they use when they're at work. And they like that. But they're not supposed to have their phones, and they're especially not supposed to have their phones when they're in here with me. So they don't. And then, they're not supposed to have their phones. What else? What else? Oh, gosh, there's a list. They're supposed to be doing stuff. And they're supposed, how do you put it? They're supposed to always, generally, be occupied doing something. It's usually science. They like to do science. Okay, the magic of a French knot. We're going to do it. If you guys are unfamiliar with what a French knot is, your object is to take your needle and you put it through as much of the thread that you had as you can. And... if you do it right, it's hard to get it through there. And if you do it really right, then it stays. Even though it has no business doing that, it stays because physics. Because the knot is pulling in both directions at once to try to get untied. So it's like one of those finger traps. And it holds itself in place, which is super neat. It's how I finish lace off. And it works really well to finish off what this is, which is a crochet applique. I did it. Oh, I didn't bring my little couplet that I put those in. Well, whatever. Okay. And for this one, we're going to do an invisible join, which is why I left this tail a little long. If you do it wrong, it goes in easily. Yes, because you missed the thread. So if you do it right, then you've got your needle. Actually, I can show you. If you do it right, then you've got your needle inside of the actual thread that you're working with. So you have it, like, in there. Or, well, in there. This is also how you do a Russian join for yarn. But if you do it wrong, then all you're doing is your needle is just sort of beside it, and it'll go in much easier. But you won't get what you need, and what you need is for the yarn to be pulling on itself. So when you stitch the yarn through itself, the fibers sort of interlock, and then you can't pull them apart. That's, once again, also how you do the Russian join, which is how you join 2 colors of yarn without having to tie a knot in them. I prefer to join by magic knot because I think it's a little sturdier, especially with yarn that's not as good quality. Acrylic yarn doesn't do a Russian join very well. It can. Don't get me wrong. It totally can. It just doesn't do it great. It is better with wool because wool fibers will mush themselves together easier. I can't work with wool, though, because Cool Staff is allergic. Maybe I'm allergic also, but Cool Staff definitely is, so we can't work with wool. Okay, and we'll get that invisible join like this. An invisible join, which is what I'm doing, is when you make it look like it's a crochet stitch secretly. When you're done with your work. It doesn't work perfectly when you do this, but you can see what I mean, where like you can see the little V shape and then the V shape. This part here is actually a join. Oh, welcome in, Anya! Surprise! Yeah, there's a yarn technique. There's a yarn technique called the Russian join, that you use to join 2 pieces of yarn together. I am not very good at it, I will admit, and acrylic yarn does not lend itself well to it, and I can't work with wool. I wish that I could, though, because wool is very stretchy and very soft. And wool is also something that you can... Where's the end of that? Oh, I see it. Wool is also something that you can make socks out of. I can make socks, but I have to use bamboo fiber yarn for it because it's the only thing that has the right amount of stretch. I have some, and I have made things out of it before, and it works really well. I should make some socks. Not right now, I'm making this, but I should make some socks. Okay, we'll call that the front. Oh, I did my join on the... Oops. No, I would prefer it this way. Okay, we'll call that the front. We've got a Winnie the Pooh face. Are we going to embroider it, or am I going to stitch something differently? I need a triangle nose, and I need 2 eyes. And this is an applique, so that's going to be annoying. Oh, I guess I could do a double-sided. Yeah, alright. We'll do this double-sided. Where's my center feed? There it is. This is going to be tricky. Oh, you should go to bed. You've had a busy day. Busy days. Get some rest. Alright, we're going to do this double-sided, and I am going to figure out a way to hide the yarn tail. Oh, I know how to hide the yarn tail in this. This is... You guys are going to have to suffer my bad embroidery. I am not good at embroidery. I am not practiced at it. I am just... We're going to do it. And you guys are going to live with seeing it. Thing about embroidery is that it's actually secretly really hard. And there's a lot that goes into doing embroidery that I'm not very good at. But it's a very quick and easy way to do this without having to stitch something on top. And I don't want to have to stitch things on top when I could just sew in the shapes. It's a very busy job. It's true. That's a very busy job, so it's a good thing that other people have talents and skills that are different from my own. That way we can all work together. When I have to embroider things for, like, a cat or something, I usually hide my knot ends as whiskers. Because, like, that's what they look like. So I hide them as whiskers, but I can't do this because this is a bear. Okay, so now we put that through there and hope the knot holds. If the knot pulls through, I'm going to be sad. Don't pull through. Okay? Okay. Oh, honestly, the knot's almost big enough to be fine. Oh, no. Maybe I should have just left a longer end and used one of my self... Oh. What if I... No, no, that won't work. That would only work if I was going to do this a little bit differently. Okay. And now comes the hard part. That's where an eye would go, not where the... Darn it. I told you guys this would be the hard part. I'm bad at embroidery. Usually I try and avoid sewing if I can. It's not because... It's not for any, like, real or complicated reason. It's just... I am not a seamstress. I am an octopus. And so I don't like to sew very well. This is going to be a little bit big to hide the knot, but that's fine. Yeah. I did it. Steph didn't like it, but I did do it. Okay. We're going to make the oval version. Pooh has a triangular nose, but also in some iterations has an oval nose. So I think what we're going to do here is an oval version. The other problem you will sometimes run into when you are embroidering is that you have to let your yarn or thread like untwist because it gets all twisty, as it's wont to do. Work. The other thing is when you're doing it double-sided, you have to make sure both sides line up, which can be a little awkward. Okay, now tuck in. Tuck, 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 tuck. Practically ASMR out here. Where am I going to hide the other knot? I'm going to have to crochet something. I'm going to have to crochet a nose. There's no way around it. Thought I could embroider it, but not like this I can't. Ah. Well... No. No, because I'd have to hide this knot. It is good. Oh, I know. I can surface crochet it. Ha 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 ha! Now we're cooking. Now we're thinking with portals. I should have used one of my self-feeding needles, but that's fine. I'm going to show you guys the lengths to which I will go to not have to sew things. You guys are going to get to see how bad it is. I don't hate sewing things. Like, I like to use a sewing machine to put things together sometimes, but like, I will show you the lengths I would go to avoid sewing my crochet projects. You guys are about to see. Okay, let's try that again. Let's try that again, but do it right this time. Oh, what should you draw? Oh, I don't know. 90% of the time when I'm like, when someone goes, oh, what should I draw? My brain goes, Mr. Mittens! And then I'm like, no. They don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. That's just the name that falls into my brain. It's what we called Justicar Hablion for a while, but I absolutely don't want to see Justicar Hablion in the world. So, I got nothing. Okay, let's figure this out here. Yeah, alright. So, if we surface crochet this on, I would start here under the post, wouldn't I? I wonder if I can cheat and use my other embroidery thread. I wonder if maybe I use a smaller thread, it'll work. It'll be more annoying, but it'll be easier to hide the knots. Chad, I know what you're thinking. Fier, what are you doing? I thought you were prototyping crochet. I am. This is how we do it. Sometimes we forget we need to make decorations. Where's my needle attached to that thread? Hello? Hello? Padam? Oh, there's like nothing on that needle. Where's my good needle for this? Is that it? No. Okay. Oh, it's messy in there. Don't look, Chad, it's messy in there. I say as I show you a better view of it. Don't look. Oh, wrong thing. I know I've shown you guys before, but this was one of the first things that I ever tatted. Is this decor around this thing. That was a pincushion that I made. Because I needed one. Now, there is a needle here. There it is. I see it. Come on out. Come on. I know you don't want to. This is the good needle for doing this kind of embroidery. This one is a little bit too big. Which is a weird thing to think about needles, but like when you see them up to next to each other, you can kind of tell that this one's a little bit too big. Might be hard to see on stream actually. But I promise that these needles are different sizes and one of them is a bit too big for what I'm doing. Like you can obviously tell the difference between a darning needle and a sewing needle, right? But like I cannot tell you what like size these different needles are. I just can't. They are different sizes. The sizes have names and shapes and all the other things that you would expect and purposes and everything. I don't know how to tell you that. I do not. I look at it and go, that one's the good one. That's what we do here. I'm still giggling about something I drew and making a whole AU out of it. An AU that I'm very tempted to write. Write it! You could do it. No one is stopping you. Literally 0 people are stopping you. Maybe you are stopping you, but I'm not. Did we thread it properly? Are we a wizard? Staff, did we do it? Staff? Staff? Staff, did we do it? Did we get the good thread through the good needle? Staff, you're a wizard! What? What? You stopped. You did a good job. I don't mean you're literally a wizard. I don't think I could make anyone literally be a wizard, but that would be cool if I could, wouldn't it? That would be super neat. I bet I could do it. I'm going to figure out how to do it. No. It's fine. I don't know how to do that. Staff worries that I can grant them a portion of their power, of my power, whatever my power is, if I have any. They think that I can grant them a portion of my power for a price, and I don't know what that would be. I would just want shrimpies. They seem to think what I would want is sanity. I don't know where they get that idea. Staff's weird. Staff's very weird. And also very helpful, thank you. Staff is a wizard. Fair, can I be a wizard? Only if you study really hard. I heard they need books. Books and boring things and things like that. Wow. Okay, we're gonna do the embroidery. I know how much Staff loves embroidery. I bet Staff loves embroidery just as much as me, which is none. Okay. If we're careful, we can hide this in the middle. Yeah. Well, that if we Yeah, that's the way, Staff. You got it. Is that evenish? Evenish. It's fine. Oh, I didn't quite hide good. Get in the middle. What if we just sew through the knot? Yeah, like that. Yeah, you got it, Staff. Staff knows what I want. We just stitch, but through the knot. Yeah. Show that knot who's boss. Yeah! It's working, I think. I just don't want to leave it out, you know? I wish I knew how to hide these better. Oh, you're onto something, aren't you? Oh, I get it. You're hiding it like how I hide stuffing in amigurumi. By just kind of like pushing it in. Oh, I see. Oh, this is a good idea maybe, I think. Oh, you could probably knot it together. Yeah. Staff knows what's what. Staff's so good at this. This is the part I don't like doing, so I just let Staff do it. I'm not even doing the ratatouille part. Staff's just doing this for me. Oh, and it's the little triangle nose. You did it. Oh, yeah. Good work. Now we put the eyes. Where the eyes go, Staff? Where the eyes go? I think they gotta be wide apart. Oh, we can hide it in a stitch. You're right. Staff's so good at this. Welcome back, Sir B. I'm doing this thing called embroidery and I don't like it, so I made Staff do it for me. Okay. Oh, do I have to sew eyebrows too? Staff, you didn't tell me I had to put eyebrows. Boo. Well, at least you know what you're doing. Deep in the 100-acre woods where Christopher Robin plays, you'll find the enchanted neighborhood of Christopher's childhood days. There we go. That looks about right, right? I trust Staff to know what they're doing. She's doing great. Wow! Look, it doesn't even show on the back. You can't even see it. That's so cool. I'm excited. I'm very excited. How you do that? Is it witchcraft? But is it witchcraft? How come you won't tell me if it's witchcraft or not? Guys, Staff won't tell me if it's witchcraft or not. Sad. Sag. We could put buttons. Staff, we could have put buttons or a bead. I want. Can we do that? Yay! Oh, you have a riddle. I like riddles. Tell me the riddle. I'm gonna make Staff go get me a button or a bead. Like a muffin or a bead, like a muffin or a bead. If you don't know just what it is, don't put it in your mouth. I'm not even gonna mute. I'm just gonna go get a bead. Okay, I will be right back. Be-doop-be-doo. Be-doop-be-doo. You can hear me walking away, can't you? I'm making Staff walk away. That's what they gotta do. There's buttons and beads over here. Ta-da! Where are my good beads? I don't know. I didn't put them away. Yeah. wanted me to. I didn't do it. Don't look at me like I should have done it. What do you want here? I'm an octopus. I am 4 centimeters tall, and you want me to put beads away? Not happening. I'm too small. I know you are incredulous and think, but you're not too small to push your tank around. I'm not. But I am too small to put beads away. My little travel tank is small. Beads are big. Beads are too big. No, they're too big. Huh. Okay, I did it. Fair, I'm doing a T4 set, and I just did 60% of the group's damage. Oh no. 4 healers? 4 healers? It's definitely 4 healers, right? Right? Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh. No, not these ones. And those ones are too small. I love these ones, though, because they're really tiny. These ones are nice, but I use them for the snowmans. These ones are probably going to be too small, though. Are they too small? Can I get away with tiny beads like this? They look really cute. Oh, they're also very, very black. They're very dark. Maybe if I do like 2 or 3. But I don't want to do like 2 or 3 because that'll get it a weird texture. Okay. I got a plan. I will test it. Oh yeah, no, those are well too small. I would have to do like 2 or 3. I'd probably get away with it. No, I don't like that. Do I have to go get buttons? Steph, I will go get buttons. Yeah, I know you know that means that you will go get buttons. Are these gonna be right? Maybe. They'll do. They'll do. I don't have better black beads right now. Oh, hello and welcome to the aquarium. Hi, Maybe Moist. Welcome in. Oh, you're working on crochet Christmas gifts too. Okay, so, right. Oh, let me get down so I can show you what I look like because I'm not VTubing right now. Hang on. Staff, bring me down. Okay. Hello. Hi. It's me. I am an octopus. I am 4 centimeters big. I am ratatouilleing Staff so that I can teach you how to crochet or just crochet. See, because I crochet with tentacles and Staff has hands and all of you seem to have hands, so I'm doing that. Ha ha! I am making a Winnie the Pooh tic-tac-toe, so I'm making a Winnie the Pooh applique for tic-tac-toe. And then I'm going to make a piglet if we have time. We might. I am deciding on how I wish to embroider. And then I will do the prototyping for piglet. I have 2 pinks because of the ears. It will be in many pieces, and it will be very exciting. I am very excited. And then I'm going to make the tic-tac-toe board later, but that's just easy enough. That's granny squares. You just put granny squares, and then you make them green, and then you put rivers, which are blue, to join them. Staff, put me back. Staff. I can't. We're too small to just crawl back up and take forever. Put me back. I want the octopus elevator. Okay. Yeah! Octopus elevator. And then we went up. Okay. Hopefully these beads are big enough and I don't have to go grab buttons. I might have to go grab buttons. But yeah, this is the Christmas present. Last week we made snowmans. Tiny little snowmans. Oh dear, I have to set that aside. Oil. Where are they? Did I put them up here or did I put them elsewhere? Oh, who knows where I put them now. I've been moving them around to play with them and stuff. Well, I don't know where they went. Oh, but I know where this went. I made a crochet doppelganger. Staff, get it down. You're doing it already. Good work. I made a crochet doppelganger so that I could put myself away. Yeah. No, it really is as simple as keep trying at it. Listen, you've never done it before and you still got the slip knot part down. And you didn't know how to tie one of those, so you're making progress. It's hard to teach other people because I got tentacles, so I'm just like, and then you put your tentacle here, and then you do that, and then, well, it doesn't really work out because you don't have tentacles. So, oh, oops. Okay. And then we go like that. Then we want to come out a little bit to do the eyebrow. Is that right? No, I think I want it down a bit more. We'll come out to do the eyebrow, and this is going to be a really awkward stitch to make. Oh yes, I probably should say, my sister, like me, is an adult for her species, so I am not worried about this being like... And there are no young children in the house or pets or anything, so I'm not worried about this being safe for babies, animals, and the other things. That is why I'm only doing one loop around the bead and using beads at all. Otherwise, I would do this a different way, and probably just crochet a few stitches when I'm going around doing the face, so that they are all part of the thing. Because if you don't do that, if there are pieces that can come off, always assume that a piece that you're putting on will come off. Because, like, it will. That's just what's going to happen. No matter how tight your stitches are, and mine are very tight, no matter how good your work is, just assume that the piece that you're working with is going to come off at some point, and that you would not like that to happen, and if it did happen, you need to have a contingency plan for in case. If it is small enough for someone to swallow, assume that it's gonna get swallowed. As much as you don't want to. I say this because I've made toys for toddlers before, and I know how rough toddlers are with their things. I made Cat from Peg Plus Cat, and it's still holding up, and I'm very impressed that it's still holding up. But instead of sewing the pieces on, I crocheted them directly in when I did the tail and the little arms and legs and stuff. The way that I did that was to crochet them directly into the body. It was a little annoying to have to make the pieces first, but I would rather that and have it come out okay and not hurt anybody than, oh, I forgot to... Well, he's just going to look a little weird, a little sad. That's just how it'll be. I should have done a mouth. I still could. I got plenty of thread. Oh no, they just don't know how to do the fractals. That Sunqua was ooh, Sunqua Peak. No, Val, you didn't have the AR for it. We took you anyway because I convinced Huji that it was fine. And Huji was like, I don't think it's going to be fine. And I was like, it's definitely going to be fine. And then when it was kind of rough, he was like, yeah, because he brought somebody who doesn't have the AR to the fractal where you need the AR. And I was like, you can't hold me responsible for my need to make sure that... you can't hold me responsible for that. That was my fault. You weren't bad. I did that myself. You did. You lived. You did better than our pug. And you didn't even have the AR. So, like, you did it. Congratulations. You are good at the game. You did. You did. I can tell you did. I can tell you did, and I can tell you did for the same reason that Rice will tell you did. So Val's on guard, right? Learning Firebrand for Sunqua with Huji's assistance, who was our usual Firebrand. And I think we had Afflicted and Fractal Vindicators that time, or Vengeance or something. We had something foolish. Some foolish combination of instabilities that was going to be really tough, and we needed a lot of cleanse, so we almost definitely had Afflicted. So we're up Sunqua, and we have Hooji and me and Mint and Val and a rando. The rando is a ranger, or was it just you and me and Hooji and then two randos? I can't remember offhand. I remember our ranger though. I remember our ranger, and I remember being like, "Wow, really?" So many times. They did not know the fractal and did not tell us this until halfway through. Um, oh yeah, right, because we had one rando that was okay, and we had one that was kind of rough. But that's okay. That's how it happens sometimes. You get used to it. Please, hello? Oh, it's twisted, that's why. Okay, there we go. Now lay flat. Hurry up and lay flat, like you're supposed to. Oh, I like that one better than the other one. Oops. So, so we're up here, and we're up Sunqua, and we're doing the fire boss. Oh no. Yes, once you have the AR, you're going to do just fine. Oh no. So we're up the fractal, and we're having a good time. And do I think, is this enough? No, I think you need a mouth. You need a little smile down there. Oh no. Well, I did this to myself. Okay. We're learning what we need to do for the embroidery. Is that good? Yeah, that's a good spot. Okay. And Val is doing their very best, which I am quite pleased with. And our pug is a ranger trying, I think. So we tell this pug, you got to stand behind these particular boulders. And they don't, and they die. We tell this pug again, these particular boulders. They took a boulder to the teeth. Right to the teeth. And I was like, what? Because I couldn't. I could not. I was so confused. Like, and they didn't understand why they died. They took a meteor straight to the teeth and didn't get it. And Hooji and I were both there like, Meantime, Val is out here trying to res them. Which, very kind. Can say with some certainty I was not in the mood. I am a big believer in you res your friends because they do more DPS from you know, when they're not on the ground. We don't like floor inspectors, but sometimes the floors just gotta get inspected, you know? Sometimes maybe that's their calling and you should let them stick to it. So Val correctly stands behind the boulders and is alive several times when they have no business being. Oh yeah, you traded around a title bargain really well too. You'd like let it get to a couple stacks, trade it to somebody else, let it get to a couple stacks, trade it to somebody else. You did great trading around title bargain and stealing title bargain from people who were like, I'm gonna stand here for 9 stacks. I know you wanted to do better, but it's only like your second time, and it was your first time up T4. Definitely your first time up T4s. Like, for sure. No, that's too pronounced. It does have to be the one up. Okay. Okay. So the way that you get the cute little smile that you see on so many amigurumi toys is you do like a loop like this, and then you sew over it. And then you kind of come up the other side. Now Staff is doing a cool thing, I think. Oh, I see what you're up to. You're going to hide the last knot in there, aren't you? Oh, you're thinking. Staff's thinking with their thinking brain. Staff only has one brain. I hear humans only get one. Which is really too bad. What do you do when your lungs shut down? While you're swimming? How do you do that? How do you deal with it? I pulled it wrong. Uh-oh. I wish I had my magnifiers on. Bear with me a second. No, staff, hold it up. I'll do it. Yeah, I know. It's little. I'll do it. No, that's only one thread. That's why. Where's the other one? Sometimes it doesn't come out right when you stitch across like that because you don't pull the threads taut enough. Is that right? Yeah, it is. Okay. You've really got to trust what you're doing if you're going to do it. That's a little bit better anyway. Okay, now what are we doing? Are we just going to French knot? Because I could go for that. Yes, we are. Woo! We love a French knot. Sorry it's so tricky to do because it's tiny. It was very tricky indeed. Okay. One more time for good measure. Yeah, one more time for good measure. One more time again. Again! Yay! Okay, we did it. Cut that very close. Good work. Yeah. Now I want to stick them in. Yeah! Okay. Ta-da! Yeah, that came out pretty good. The eyebrows aren't quite the way I want them, but I can fix that up later. Nice work. I don't even think I have the energy to do more Guild Wars 2. That group, oh, we've been there. They brought someone with not enough AR to silent surf, and another one of them just couldn't stand up. We did silent surf, but Val had the AR for it, so it was fine. I don't think we did T4 silent surf with you, Val, but you don't have the AR for that yet. I think. I don't remember what numbers silent surf falls on. Okay, so we have achieved this. We have achieved a Winnie the Pooh applique. Oh yes, I've got to write a note to myself. Embroider details. Welcome in! We're doing crochet tonight. I want to look at the back and see. Wow, look at that. Look! Look, you can't even see. There's stitching on the front, none on the butt. You can't even see. This is so good. I did a good job. Staff, you did a good job. Good work, Staff. Oh yeah, those have to come up a little bit. We'll do that next time. We'll do it right next time. So good at this. Okay, we did that part. Okay, we gotta make 5 more of those, but we can do that later. We can do that later. For now, we're gonna make a piglet. A little piglet. I forgot what piglet looks like. Oh no. Oh no. Piglet is like drawing Winnie the Pooh, but like long ways. Oh boy. Piglet. Yes. Pictures. Oh boy. Oh no. Okay. How do I make that snout? Oh, it's just a triangle. I can make a triangle snout. Okay. Yeah, okay, I can do this. I've got the right color pink. I can do the bead eyes and the same thing I did. Yes! Okay, I got this. I got this. We're going to do such a good job, Chad. Fight me. Fight me, yarn. Don't actually fight me. I'm not very good at that. Okay. 14 more chapters. You can do it. Hella busy. On y'all. Okay. This yarn here, is a center feed. They politely put the end of the yarn out at the front for me because I prefer it that way. Some yarns don't do that, and if you're looking for the center feed, you have to go all the way in, wiggle around until you find it. But this one was like, here you go. This is also the outside bit. Some yarns have taken to doing this thing where they put the outside end here. Oh yeah, the white balance is going to be kind of rough, but I can show you guys what yarn signs mean. This is all acrylic because it has to be. Camera, will you focus up here if I put you up here? Yeah, you will. That one tells you the weight of the yarn. 4 is what most people are using, but if you're making a blanket, it'll be bigger. And sport weight is smaller than this. It's for baby yarn and stuff. You'll see 2 and 3 for baby yarn, and a weight of 1 or less is for lace. That's a swatch square for knitting, and that one's for crochet, and that's washing instructions. This tells you that if you make a square that measures these dimensions, you need that many stitches to do it, and that many hook. So it's telling you that if you make a 10 centimeter by 10 centimeter square, or 4 by 4 inch, it's telling you that you need a 5 hook, and you need to make how many rows and how many stitches on those rows. The reason it tells you that, and it's very important, is if you are making clothing out of this yarn, that has to be worn on something. So like imagine you are making a pair of mittens, right? Staff's hands are only so big. And if you're following a pattern and they tell you a swatch is when you make like a little square on the back of the hand, that's like 2 inches by 2 inches, and it's going to take you 15 rows and 15 stitches to do that. If you do that and it doesn't come out that way, then you're going to have cold hands or hands that have too loose of a mitten. I make mittens sometimes for me. But I'm very small, so they're not very big. I make mittens for staff sometimes. Friar's getting yarn for a cat. I do have a cat. She likes to play yarn. The enrichment cat likes to play with yarn. So, I have a role in my Discord for anybody that wants to learn crochet. There's a role in my Discord, and it is called Assistant Cat. Okay, it's time for Warframe. Daka! Needs more Daka! You get all those robots, or whatever. Warframe looked like a lot of fun, but I've never played it before, so I was like, I don't know if this is for me. Too spoopy. No. Just never played before. I've got friends who play. But I never picked it up. I only have enough love in my heart for one MMO anyway. And by love in my heart, I mean time in my life. Okay, what were we doing? Oh yeah, right. I can start this the same way I started the Winnie the Pooh one, I think. Piglet, you are a long-faced young man. And a little bit smaller than Pooh Bear. But we'll still start with the... Oh, I think I know exactly how to do this, actually. Yes. We are, in fact, going to follow a very similar pattern. I always save some for the cat to play with. What the cat likes to do is I'll set my yarn next to me while I'm working. And then what the cat likes to do is get in between me and the yarn. And because the yarn is moving up and down, sometimes when I'm crocheting along, I'll have all my stuff up on my hands. And I'll be crocheting along. Okay, Staff's hands. I know. I'm borrowing your hands. Don't look at me like that. You can't even look at me like that. You're down there and I'm on your head. I am on Staff's head right now. too. You know how to do this part. Pfft, silly. But sometimes I'll be crocheting along, and because the yarn underneath is moving around, the cat, the cat will bite down on it, and then she'll have it in here, in her little mouth, and as I'm crocheting along and pulling the yarn along, sometimes it comes out wet. I think it's fun, but I also enjoy third-person looter shooters. That's fair. Cats these days, I know, right? No respect. None. 0 respect for me. That's not true. They have plenty of respect for me. They put up with taking their medication very well. Staff says they're doing a very good job. They got the cat tubes. Cats never had tubes before. There's these little treats, and you cut off a tiny corner, and then you squeeze them, and then things that the cat likes comes out. In a little, like, squishy pate type thing. And she gets very excited to eat them, which is fair. I would get very excited to eat them, too. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. I didn't do the body break. Staff! 10. 11. I know I'm counting, but stay off. It reminded me I didn't do it. 12. You gotta do it. No, you gotta do it too. No, because if you don't do it, then you gotta do it. You've even got the things that it's for. You've even got those. You've got the muscles it's for. I know I said I wanted to do crochet, but chat does things. Do the thing. It's almost time for the second thing. Yeah! That's what we like to see. Oh, we'll do arm circles then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You even did the big stretch, and you didn't do anything. Staff. You guys. Staff is trying here. I am being very patient. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. 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 So, if we do... What if we need a long face, right? And not necessarily a wide face. It does be a little bit wide in the middle. I got it. I think I see it. I think I see what I must do. 1, 2. We'll do... Yeah, 12 across the top. Hello? Yarn? Why are we like this? Sometimes I can be down checking on the dog, not my dog. A golden labradoodle. Aww. Have fun with the story quest and Warframe and all that. Not very good at third-person looter shooters. I'm kind of okay. I say I'm kind of okay at third-person shooters. Splatoon is the third-person shooter for me, and I am good for it. It made me really good at Guild Wars 2 PvP. Like, so Guild Wars 2 PvP is very quick and punchy, and some people complain that it's too fast. It is so slow compared to Splatoon. It is so slow. There is so much time to think about what you're doing, what you need to do, what you've done already, what you've got to make happen. It is so slow. Wicked slow. Um, Comparatively. Splatoon is one of the fastest games I've ever played, though, where it cares about frames and things. And, like, it is rough. Yeah, no, I do need that. Alright, we hydrate as chat demands. Oh, yeah, right, I do stream on YouTube, too. Body break. Okay. And then a big stretch. Big stretch. Yeah, Steph's doing it too. Warframe can be extremely fast-paced. Well, if you play how I do. I play as Shield Mommy Prime or NB Frame. Amazing! Oh, for body break, let's put some leg lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we did it. We're gonna have a Peggalette yet. Ooh, canonically non-binary Warframe. We do love non-binary robots. Or whatever they are. I don't know what Warframes are. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. 11. Hello? Hello? Is it me you're looking for? 12. Oh, actually, if I only go 11, then I can cheat and do... No, this should be fine. At least for the tester round. Get out of here. I'll stitch you back in later. If we just treble almost all the way around, we should be alright. We should get the shape I'm looking for. That does kind of flatten off. Oh, no, I should be fine. Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, Chubby little Cubby. Oh, hello! Welcome to the aquarium! My follows and YouTube subscriptions and all those other things, those are all anonymous. Because I believe in lurkers' rights, you can do whatever you want. I will preserve the safety of your name. Okay, yeah, I think I can, and then like this, and then if I do a single double crochet here, and then I won't chain back out, it should, like that. This should get me the cheek shape I'm after, maybe. Yeah, I think that'll get me the cheek shape I'm looking. It's not quite long enough. It didn't quite come in the way I wanted it to over here. I mean, it will. I feel like without that chain stitch, it might. Maybe I'll just do some shaping after I'm done here. And then... Oh, right. Oh, do I want to do this as the double and then... Yeah, because 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, this has to be the double. I didn't chain over there, did I? No, I did. Okay. When you get good at this, you can learn to see where you did what thing, which is a cool trick that I like having access to. No, that's split. Darn it. Okay. And we'll see if it looks long enough when I'm done. And if it doesn't, then I'm going to have to do something complicated. There we go. Nice work you did. You're gonna go far. Show me how to lie. You're getting better all the time, and turning all against the one is an art that's hard to teach. Another clever word sets off an unsuspecting hurt, and as you step back into line, a mob jumps to their feet. Oh, right, I can't do that whole song. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Let's see. This isn't quite long enough in the face, but I think if I do the ears right... I'm glad! I'm glad you like it. It's so much fun. I like it. I have it in a lot of lists. I have it in a lot of playlists, you guys. Did I do a chain one over here? Oh, I did. Okay. Oh, but the slip stitch should count as the chain one. So, yeah, it does. Not quite long enough. I think I can get away with it, though. I feel like it'll still be recognizable when I put the ears on. So let's get the ears. I have an other pink! An ultra pink. Oh, yeah. What's this? Combining brunette and red heart like a crazy person? I would never. I would. And no one could stop me. It's what I'm doing right now. Whatever's acrylic and works. Yeah. That's way up there. We'll put that there. You guys can all look at the little Winnie the Pooh face. Okay, so when we prototype things out that have multiple pieces like this, especially for appliques that I'm doing, when I prototype these things out, I like to just leave the bottom part like done up so that I can take a look at what it'll look like when I put the bits on. Because if I cut this right now, then I'll have to tie this yarn back in later. And like, it's not perfectly shaped right now, but that's okay. Okay, where are we putting these ears? Here or here? 1 or 2? 2. No, this is going to be out to there and out to there on either side. That's kind of okay, actually. Yeah, okay, here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's about right. 7, 8, 9, 10. That's definitely too tall for a tic-tac-toe board, though, so let's go with... we'll come down like this. A slip stitch here. A slip stitch here. Thank you. These go up quite aggressively. There ain't nobody who can comfort me. Ooh yeah, I am in misery. I'm not. Okay. And then a double again. And then, yeah, treble. We'll bring it down to a double. This is also one of those things I'm doing because I go to great lengths not to have to sew. Because I don't want to have to sew. And there. And then double. Granted, a momofic. Oh, we love a momofic. Is this big enough in the middle? No, Piglet's ears are much bigger. Oh, maybe it's fine. No. And a quad's going to be a bit big, so I'm going to have to do these off the poor little guy. Okay, I got this. Okay, I know what I'm doing. I don't like it, but I'm going to have to sew, probably. We'll see. We'll see. Well, well, well. I go. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll put the point up here. Slip stitch there. Okay. And then these go up quite aggressively, so we double crochet. And then another double. And then I would say probably a treble. This is also how I make leaves. And it's kind of working out. Treble. Oh, actually, I'm going to meet back up down here, so I probably should have done the point at the... to make the turn. Let's see if I can get a shape I'm happy with, and then I'll just reverse it. Double. Double. Single. Yeah, that's a shape I'm happy with. Then I just have to reverse it. Or we'll do this the other way around. Yeah. Ears. Snout. Head. Yeah, 'cause Pooh Bear there was all one piece. Like a helpful thing. Piglet, on the other hand, is like, haha, lol, lamau, snort, 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 etc. Aww. Okay, so we chain 10. Yeah, no, we no? Maybe. If we're doing that at the top, then we chain 9. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. And then single crochet, double, slip stitch, double, double, treble, treble, double, double. Double. Okay, we got this. Treble. Treble. Hey. Don't split. Double. Double. Slip stitch. 1, 2 to make the point. This will make a point. You can do 3 if you want to make a really pronounced point. Well, let's see what 3 looks like actually. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is right there. Come on. You can do it. You gotta get right in between. There we go. Slip stitch. If I've done it right, it'll hold. I think I've done it right. And then a double crochet. Then a double crochet. Tuck. Then, come on. Treble. I might be able to bring these down actually by a few stitch, like by a stitch size. Just because of the way that I'm doing this, but I think this could be okay. Hello? Plus my yarn. Yarn, I know. I know this is tricky. I know wanting to split, I get it. Please don't. Please stop splitting. Please. You trying to make a fool out of me? I couldn't say it with the right oogie boogie tone, but you get what I mean, right, Yarn? Come on. Be good. There. That's better. That's better behaved, Yarn. Well done. You did it. Double, double, treble, treble. Double. Double. Single. Oh, that's a bit wide now and a bit crispy. Actually, if I'm being honest, it might be about right. Yeah. Yeah, actually, that's kind of about right. It even does the little thing where it folds over if I want it to. Yeah, okay. This is gonna work, I think. So we'll cut this and stitch it down. Whew. Stitching our ends. My favorite thing. It's no one's favorite thing. Don't let me tell you that. That's the wrong needle. This is a really cool needle, though. Its whole job is to be self-loading. So instead of having to thread the needle like a normal needle, instead of having to like go up like this and thread it normal like, what you do is this needle has a little indent in it, and if you want to thread it, you just do like that. Boom, threaded. This also means that if you are very, very, very careful, and you have to be very careful, if you are very, very, very careful, that you can, under the right conditions, back here, under the right conditions, you can get your yarn back out that same way. And that means that you can sew things that are already tied off with that needle. So if you wanted to put like a keychain type thing into something, and you already had the bottom tied off like this, and you wanted to stitch it up through, you can. It's super helpful for making keychains, and for putting a bunch of beads onto something, and stuff like that. It's super helpful to do that. Now we make the invisible join. It's time to be invisible. Okay. Did I write down the pattern for Piglet? Oh, I sure didn't. Oh no. Excuse me a moment, chat. I gotta write down the pattern for Piglet's head. And ears. Because I think I'm happy with the way they are. Okay. DC 12. Oh no, I have to go back and do this. Chat, when you're prototyping a pattern, write out what you did. Just write out what you did. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh no. Up here. Oops. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That can't be 12. Oh, TBH, that kind of... Oh, well, like this. Oh, yeah, right. This is the middle part of the other 12. So... Oh, no. I've done a terrible thing. Oh, no. Invisible joins are invisible. Yeah. That's it, though. Yeah, that's the join. We're gonna just mark that so I don't forget. Okay. Double. No, wait, that's the slip stitch. Right. Treble, 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 double, treble. Okay, DC 12, 4 trebs, treb 4, chain 1, double, oh, or is that secretly 4? That's secretly a double crochet. So it's treble, 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 double treble. Okay. Same stitch. No, DC, treb, and same stitch. I know what I'm doing. Treb increase. Right? DC, treb increase. DC, treb. Yeah, okay. DC. Treb and same stitch. Treb. DC and same stitch. Chain 1. Treb. Treb 4. That's probably it. I'll know when I don't do it right later. Oh, are you crying over blue-haired anime boys? Well, have fun. Don't cry too hard. Oh, I should write down the ears before I forget. And I will forget. I forgot to write down the head. Chain 9. Single crochet. C. Yeah, SC. DC. Treb. DC. Slip. Chain 3. Go down the other side. Okay. They're so sad. And for what? I don't know. For what? For why are they so sad? Are they afflicted with the sadness? The misery? The depressions? Oh, I put that there so I wouldn't forget what it was. Which way is this? Oh, it's in. Okay. Now we bind it off. I said now we bind it off. We gotta tuck in the ends. Okay, we tuck in the ends. Chat, don't worry. Next time I'll get you some instrumental Crimbus music or something. And Vivaldi's Winter, because I can't be tamed. That's the song from the movie with the man and the dog. And the dog doesn't last long. That's that one. And then he gets a more different dog. Ah, yes, I am finally out of the assassin game. Oh no. Oh no, I am back in the assassin game. I admit, I watched the first 3 of those and then I stopped. I wanted to watch more, especially because I heard his daughter takes over and that's really cool. I like a legacy. I'm going to go out on a limb and go hero. Don't know if I would qualify John Wick as hero, but you know what? The world he lives in, that he kind of is, I guess. Legend, I suppose, is more accurate. Where is it? There it is. I see it. They're all afflicted with the sadness. Is this Twisted Wonderland or a more different thing? Is this Pinacone and HSR and all that? Is that what I'm hearing? I don't know. Nah, Twisted Wonderland. Okay. I was like, blue-haired anime boys sounds to me like Twisted Wonderland. I've seen those blue-haired anime boys before. They have many much blue hair. And all of it on fire. Every bit, fire. Oh no. Oh, which way's up? Okay, this way's up. I did it. I probably could have come in further and... Well, it's fine. It is what it is. I like it. Okay, now we get to see how much Fier hates sewing. Because what we're going to do is stitch this on this way. You guys are about to see how much I don't want to sew. I'm excited to show you all. Oh, I did it wrong. I immediately did it wrong. Okay. Okay. Was that in the right spot? Yes. Amazing. So what we're doing, instead of sewing, is I am doing little slip stitches along here. Into the crochets. Into the double crochet tops down here. Because slip stitches, as it turns out, will hold things in place for you if you need them to. Which is very polite of them. And what ends up happening is you get this, like, it makes kind of a bump. It makes kind of a bump. And you can kind of see where you've slip stitched in. But truth be told, it's easier for me to do this than it is for me to sew this stuff together. You'll see when I'm done that it looks okay when I'm done. It'll look like a whip stitch when I'm finished. You got a Leona, SSR. You don't like Leona? Well, too bad. You have it now. Okay, and the other ear will go over here. I do have to clip this because I need this yarn. But I need these baskets back. You guys have never seen that because it's a heritage minute. Maybe you have, actually. I shouldn't say. I know some of you are Canada. Wait, are Canadian. Like me. Okay, let's get the other ear. Then we'll embroider the face, and then we'll be alright. Fier, do you want a weird 20-year-old lion? I don't want him. I don't know, is he cute? Wait. Let me look him up. I have my stuff out. Staff, look him up. Staff, what's he look like? Yeah. No, not like that. Spell it right. Spell it right. Okay, they did it. Is he the one that looks like Scar? And probably he is Scar. Oh, he's lazy. He's a lazy lion. I like his outfit. I think it's fun. I think he's got an interesting design, if nothing else. But to also be fair, I don't think of Scar as being like the it is what it is lion. He's very much not that thing. Like, I don't know if you guys noticed the plot of The Lion King is the plot of Hamlet. And therefore, Scar do not be the lazy man. Well, you see, he's not completely like Scar. Fair enough. Fair enough. However, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but, oh, he's not okay. Well, that makes sense. Is he one of those, like, well, I'm, like, not only am I not the favored child, not only am I literally a spare, but I'm, like, the sparest of spares? Yeah, that sounds right. Cool story, bro. Don't give up. Please don't plot murder, though. Cool story, bro. You still tried to kill some kids, though. Yeah, right? How come we don't get magic powers in Twisted Wonderland? Why is our magic power cooperation? I would like to get a magic power to perhaps throw fire or similar. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Single crochet. Right. Single crochet. Let's see if I can follow my own pattern. Sometimes I can't. We'll see if I can do it. Double. Double. Toil and trouble. Fire burn and cauldron bubble. Those witches are totally making tea, though. The things that they're saying... The things that they're saying, it's a play on words, because the things that they're listing off are all tea ingredients, but like by their silly weird names. See, I assumed I'd end up in Octagonal. I assumed that. And the game makes it so that you can answer in such a way that you will absolutely know exactly where you're ending up. But, like, I'd like a test where I can't tell. I'd absolutely like a test where I can't figure it out before I do the test. Yeah, like, Deosomnia is the Sleeping Beauty one, Maleficent, right? That sounds right. Because, well, smart and good at the thing. Yeah. But, like, I want a test where I cannot tell what it is that I am turning out to be. That's what I want. Slip stitch. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you're right. I slip stitched. Whatever. Put my slip stitch in there. Slip stitch. To line them up properly. Please don't split. Why do you insist on splitting? Ahem. No, we will have no half doubles here. Go big or go home, crochet stitches. Go big or go home. That's right. You went big. The House Warden is a literal dragon. Oh, I like that. I could be many years old. I'm so many. Staff won't tell me how long a year is. They won't. Chad should tell me how long a year is. I'm a Dumbo octopus and therefore can't be more than a year. But I don't know how long a year is, so maybe I am. Staff should tell me. Chat, how many is a year? How many is a year? I want to know how many a year is. Staff, stop that! Let them tell me! Let them tell me! Let them tell me! How many is a year? $400 days sounds like I made it. That's too even. You made that up. Totally. I don't believe you. Guild Wars tried to say it was 360 days. That's also wrong. That's definitely wrong. They just wanted to split 4 seasons up into 90 days each. Are you calling me a liar? No. But I think maybe you also don't know how long a year is. It's okay, I don't know either. Did I do both trebles there? Did I do the correct amount of doubles? Unless that's a treble, no I didn't. Slip stitch. slip stitch, double. 457. That's also not true. Although that's very close to a horror movie. There's a horror movie called Population 453, which not great. It's not bad, but like it's exactly what you think it is. So just go in knowing that it is exactly what you expect. There is a town. And it has a population of exactly 453 people. And that is how many people are in that town. That is the list. And for reasons unbeknownst, that's how it is. That's what they do. Is it because they enforce that? Is it because there's a spooky, malevolent force that enforces that? Who knows? It is a mystery you will get to solve. Well, I don't necessarily care about the answer. I would have preferred a less boring story. There we go. Ear number 2. I can follow my own directions. Find a dorm quiz and see where you actually end up. It's because like 90% of them you know where you're going though. Like it's like, oh, where would you like to spend your holiday? Or like it'll be like, if you could live anywhere, where would you live? And sometimes it's like on a mountain, in the desert, in an ocean, in a palace under the sea, or in a castle or something. And you're like, I know where this is going because the octopus one is going to be in the sea, and the desert's going to be the lions because that's where they live. And like so on. And I just get so grumpy about it that I'm like, no. Give me a good test. There we go. Oh yeah, chain 1. And 1, 2, 3, there. It's this one. Very difficult to put this in here. I did it. I said it would be hard, and it kind of was weirdly hard, but... Oh no, I didn't put it through this part first. Oops. Yeah, okay. No, you gotta be tighter than that. Oh no. No! Why will my yarn split like this? Why must it do that? Why would it do that to me personally? I find this unacceptable treatment of me. Okay, there we go. Next one. The lengths to which I will go to not have to whip stitch this on are so big. I mean, I can whip stitch. I do know how. Don't think I don't know how, chat. I do know how. I just don't want to. This is also how I joined my granny squares. You'll never guess how. Did I put that one over too far? Uh-oh. Maybe I did. I feel like I'm going to stitch this down here. Put this down on this side. Yes, it is over one too far. Oops. Sometimes you can count it correctly, but it's not quite right. I also don't know how to explain that one. That feels like it's too close. I see it most when I'm working with pixels, is that sometimes you can have perfectly even, a perfectly even setup and it won't be right. Like the toxic positivity key, for instance. It looks perfectly even to the human eye, but it really isn't by pixel count. But if I'd done it perfectly evenly, it wouldn't have worked out. And it wouldn't have looked right. Yeah, okay, that's better. Once that's stitched down, and this is stitched down, that'll be better. You'll see, we'll have a piglet yet. This is acceptable. Those are a little close, but I think it's okay. Yeah. Warframe's upsetting me. There's a cat in front of me. Right now, I cannot pet it. I want to pet the kitty. I guess I'll pet Cubby. Yes! We can pet the kitty in Guild Wars, too. That's important. You gotta be able to pet the kitty. Gotta be able to. It's important. Okay. Okay, come back here. Oh, I've been at this for so long. Oh, let's see how big this tic-tac-toe piece is comparatively. Oh, it's chunky. I'll have to make the squares fit Piglet. The Winnie the Pooh won't quite. But that's fine, because Piglet's head's wild like that. I couldn't make it any smaller, so... Probably should have, because Piglet is actually smaller. By a significant margin. But whatever, she'll still know who these are. These are for my sister. She likes the Winnie the Pooh. Which, fair, we grew up with it. In fish school. She doesn't have to live in an aquarium. Staff is like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, I have a sister. And they're like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah. We grew up in fish school. I have a whole family. And they're like, okay. Can you tell us more about them? And I was like, no. And Staff's like, why don't you tell us more about them? And I'm like, no. Because then they'll worry. They always worry. They're like, all right, you'll summon them up, won't you? And I'm like, no. You're gonna call your family? And I'm like, yeah, on the phone. But I can't reach the buttons, so you'll have to dial for me. And that's how it goes. Staff gets grumpy, you see, about that. Because they want to know. They want to know so many things that I don't want to tell them. And why should I? Help. Like that? Yeah. Oh. I want to watch The Nightmare Before. It is Friday the 13th for another few minutes. The true Nightmare Before Christmas Day. It is. I should have known it was tonight because yesterday I had the Friday the 12th meme going around on my thing. We could watch The Nightmare Before Christmas. Staff can't stop me. What the heck? I went and did my best. And by gosh, I really tasted something swell. Okay. And we stitch a little bit more. There we go. I love The Nightmare Before Christmas. What's this? What's this? There's color everywhere. What's this? What's this? There's white things in the air. What's this? What's this? I can't believe my eyes. I must be dreaming. Wake up, Jack. This isn't fair. What's this? There's children throwing snowballs instead of throwing heads. They're busy building toys and absolutely no one's dead. There's frost on every window. Oh, I can't believe my eyes. And in my bones I feel the warmth that's coming from inside. Oh, look. What's this? They're hanging mistletoe. They kiss. Why, that looks so unique. Inspired! They're gathering around to hear a story, roasting chestnuts on a fire. What's this? What's this? In here, they've got a little tree. How queer, and who would ever think? And why? They're covering it with tiny little things. They've got electric lights and strings, and there's a smile on everyone. So now correct me if I'm wrong. This looks like fun. This looks like fun. Oh, could it be? I've got my wish. What's this? Oh, that song never fails to make me a bit giggly. Why, look now. The children are asleep. But look, there's nothing underneath. No ghouls, no witches here to scream and scare them all and snare them all in little cozy things secure inside their dreamland. What's this? We do love. One time Mint called that ADD but the song. And I have never forgotten that. Never once have I forgotten that. And I was like, is that really Jack's problem? He does be distracted by things. He has hyper focus on things that interest him. He forgets to do things that don't interest him. Literally, the crux of the plot is he got bored. Really bored, and then he got really into a special interest, and when he's done with it, he's like, wait, hold up. No, I don't care anymore. And it wasn't that he didn't care anymore. It was that he was like, oh, wait. And then he's like super regretful of his actions. Also, he's got like the same kind of depressive symptoms that I associate with ADD. The same kind of depressive and anxiety symptoms that I associate when you don't get constant stimulation in that situation. So, like, Jack Skellington, ADD King. I love that for him. Oh yeah, Piglet needs a nose. A little triangle nose. That we can make pretty easily. Not like this. Like, you can hear in Jack's lament, he's like, wow, I'm really bored. And also that's making me extremely sad. I wish I could do something new and or interesting, because I've done the same thing a lot and I don't like it. He shirks his whole responsibilities. And then he feels really bad about it later. He gets it. As soon as his adrenaline kicks in, such as he has a Skellington. As soon as his adrenaline kicks in, he's like on it. But until that point, he's like not on it at all. Anyway, these are my armchair diagnoses for a Skellington. Okay, we need to make a little triangle, and if we're gonna make a little triangle, that means we need to go 1, 2. It is a little triangle, right? Yeah, it is. Stitch 1 stitch, and then if I slip stitch this together, it should be a little triangle, right? Yeah, it should be. This is how I made the cat nose that one time. And it's okay that this sticks out because Piglet has a snoot. Little snoot. Here could ever understand that the Pumpkin King with the skeleton grin would tire of his crown if they only understood. He'd give it all up if he only could. Oh, there's an empty place in my bones that cries out for something unknown. The fame and praise come year after year, does nothing for these empty tears. Okay, that one I know is fine because I've made this. I've made this design before for a cat, and I knew it would be the right size. Yes, let's go. Okay, Piglet, Piglet, I have to write down your snoot. Your snoot. Staff, help. Staff is helping. That's my mouse, by the by. You guys can't. I'm not down. Oh, Staff, careful. I'm not down on my mouse right now, but this is what I play with. In case you guys were curious. Oh. Let's give it a little slack so I can show you. I'll show you how I hold it. Staff, get me down. Get me down. Get me down. Okay, I'll show you how I hold my mouse. Okay, hi. Okay, Staff, put me on the mouse. Put me. Okay, you did it. Okay, so what you have to do is that's the button that makes it go faster. What you have to do, stop. No, I'm not going to stop wiggling. I can't stop wiggling. Look. And then you sit here like this, because you are an octopus. You sit here like this, and then you got to, like, reach to get the buttons and stretch, and then you push it, and then you push it if you need to move. And then you can, if you stretch good, you can reach all the buttons. Put me back. We're doing crochet. Put me back. Yes! Okay. Okay. Chain one, chain one. Don't slip. Don't. Okay, I did it. Okay. Now we place the snout. I like that as a place for the snout. That is where our knots are going to be hidden. Secret knots. The most secret knots. We don't have to do all the fancy stuff we had to do for Pooh Bear, because we have a big snout to put on, and that big snout is gonna hide us some knots. Yay. Oh no. It reads me saying knots as nuts. Oh no. Oh no. That's fine though. Where do piglet eyes go? Do they go here, or is that where the eyebrows go? I gotta look. Staff, help. Staff, help. Oh no!
Body break.
Okay, rehydrate as chat demands. I hope you all know that I make Staff do it too. Okay. And a big stretch. Big stretch. Staff, do the thing. Yeah, the thing. You know how to do squats, right? Right? Oh, and Staff's not... Cool Staff's not happy about this. But she's gonna do it. I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ha ha! We did it. Oh, oil. I didn't even fall off. Woo! I did them up here. Didn't even fall off or anything. Okay, back to it. Oh, my beads are back behind me. Staff, get them. Get the beads. Yeah. Did we use these ones for... Yeah. Make sure they're even. Those aren't even. Make them be even. Even-ish is fine too. But even enough. This is why I use buttons. Buttons don't have this problem. That's not where eyeballs go. I know this means that it's that time again. But chat, we're almost done. If we can finish this one, we'll be done. And it'll be so good. We'll be done it. We'll be done our little piglet. Yes, that's where those eyes will go. Approximately. We'll be done our good little piglet. Okay. Don't do what I do when you do that. What I do when I do that is not safe. I put my hand over it, and then when I feel the needle come through the littlest tiny bit, I move my hand. That's not what one would like to call safe. That's not safe behavior. I will. I'm going to finish it. You'll see, chat. You'll see. It's going to be beautiful. We've got our cute little piglet. We got to get some worried eyebrows on there. Yeah, that looks worried enough. Once again, this is not for a little child. I am doing this for someone who is an adult of their species. My sister is an adult of her species. So I am not worried about the buttons and things falling off. Anytime you make anything like this, you have to assume that anything that you put on it as decoration is going to come clean off. So if you have worries about pets or children, or anyone who might swallow beads or other little things like that, be careful and sew them on a bit more differently or use a different thing. I always like to remind people of that because it's important. Okay. Yes, that is the most worried looking eyebrow. Oh, that's so good. I love that side. Don't worry. When we do the knot, we're going to hide these knots underneath of this newt. They're going to be under there. So we're going to have a piglet. Oh, we should probably give Piglet a mouth also, but we'll get there when we get there. Okay. And then there. And then we'll go here. And we'll come very carefully down through. No. If I were a piglet, where would I put my mouth? I would put my mouth here if I were a piglet. Oh, okay. I can help you get crochet down pat then. If you have worked out a way for to see hands now with. Yeah, that was words. That was definitely words, you guys. I sure did, Sam. That's roughly even. Oh, no, it's the other way I've got to pull. Oops. It's this way. No. I had that so good. Okay. And you see it kind of hides itself pretty good. Now, this is the way I normally knot these off when I can hide the knot. You can't always hide a knot on applique. But we have a special chance to hide our knots. Very special chance. That's okay. You know how to crochet, and crochet, when you're just learning, it's less about watching me do it and more about making sure your hands are in the right position and doing the right things. That's what I learned anyway when I was small, because I could watch people work all day with knitting and I never could get the hang of it. With crochet also that was true. I could watch all day and never quite get the hang of it, and then the minute someone just sat down with me and was like, you're holding your hook wrong, or like, you're doing it wrong, I was like, oh, that explains so much. It was very funny, I promise. Okay. Now we will need our yarn hook, darning needle, our darning needle. That's what this is for. Now, normally, if you're not me, you would pin this down, but I'm not going to. It would come out neater if I did. I'll tell you that right now. This would come out much neater if I pinned this down. Am I going to? Absolutely not. This is why I work so hard not to have to do stitch work. Not to have to sew. Don't like doing it. Okay. Let's do this like this then. Why does nothing ever turn out like it should? I went and did my best, and by gosh, I really tasted something swell. Oh, great. We can tuck that in underneath, I think. Can I get away with tucking this in? Oh, maybe. Let's find out. We're going to try to tuck the other end in. Might not work, but I'm going to try anyway. Oh, we're getting there. We're on to something. We're on to something. Don't worry, chat. We will end off soon. I really want to get this done. I'm so close to being finished with this. And it's going to be so cute when it's finished. Thank you, chat. Chat knows what I need. Encouragement, and maybe... I know, staff, I know. The one that thinks I'm cute is over there being like, but you should be done by now. And that's probably true. But I am very close to finishing this off, and it's not like we live in the world of the stuff. I'm borrowing these hands, but I'm like still up here. We don't have to trade off every week. Silly. It's another horror movie. It's very, very on the nose. So if you're not here for an incredibly on the nose, like, beauty standards are bad actually. Fake beauty standards, no good, harmful to everyone involved. If you're not there for that, it's not gonna hit with you. But I was there for that because I am an octopus. And human beauty standards are scary and difficult. Okay, now the finishing part. We do the... Why won't you go through? Hello? Hey, go in. Okay, you did it. Close enough. I'm not harmed. Neither is Steph. I just made that sound because something touched me that I didn't expect, despite the fact that I am in complete control of the thing that I am using. And was at no point in any danger of any kind. I still was like, oh no, I have been touched. That's how it works sometimes, y'all. There's one more stitch. One more thing I have to do to thread to thread these things in. Just one more. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. We can help our Cinderella. We can make a dress so pretty. There's nothing to it really. We'll tie a ribbon to. Put a ribbon to. Dancing at the ball, she'll be more beautiful than all in the lovely dress we make for Cinderella. Hurry, 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 hurry. We can help our Cinderella. Do 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 do. Okay. I never thought the piglet would be the herder of the two, but I guess I should have expected. Are you? Okay, we did it. Oh, Poyo. Yeah, I can do that. We did it. We have our tic-tac-toe pieces. Look at that. We did it. Aren't they cute? I know this one's a bit big, but that's okay. I like it. I like how it came out. We have our tic-tac-toe pieces. Oh, and I even managed to make Piglet look heckin' worried. That will not happen twice. Okay, it's time now. It's time this time for sure. Okay, it is now closing time. I have the lights on in the enclosure. You can't stop me. It is now closing time, and we hope you enjoyed your visit to the octopus enclosure. Yes? If I'm going to be using my camera, is it okay if we don't do it in a public server? Yeah, that's fine. Why would I ever be like, go in the public server? You don't have to. If you're using your camera, that's a for you thing. Yeah. Oh, God. We have some things prototyped out. We did a good job. We have some things prototyped out. We have the pieces now. We know what they look like. And then we just got to make the board. The board is going to be granny squares because why wouldn't it be? Oh yeah, right. We have to pick our raid target. I know that it is Friday. We will see. We will see where we go. Let us learn. Wait, really? Are you... Oh... I know where we're going. I know exactly where we're going. Oh ho ho! It's a slightly different place than usual. We're going to see Necro. Be good while you see the great and powerful Necro Mage. Friend of the channel. Yeah, let's go! That is it for tonight, everybody. I will see you all next tomorrow for whatever it is I do tomorrow. I think we solve murders maybe or something, or maybe it's Bravely Default. Who knows? Let's go! Bye! Thanks for playing along with me, everybody.